Police always at my house, all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember.
Okay. Here's a little story about Jack Diane. No, something. When life goes on. What's good, ladies and gentlemen of the SFJ Nation? I call my mama. It's your boy SFJ, and I'm here with another breakdown. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers. That's every day. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. I drop videos every day, 2 to 3 a day. You know what I mean? All like 313, my first single of the year is dropped. It's up to like 40,000 views. Let's get that to 100,000. I love y'all. Once that gets to 100,000, I'm gonna drop my next Screwed Up, which is gonna be over some Calliope joint. You know what I mean? We're gonna take that to the real, you know, to the gutter. You feel me? But Hopsin just dropped a brand new song. Hopsin dropped a video too. Before this, where he was saying he was basically back and why he's been gone and what he's been going through. And yeah, so this is his first video that he's dropped in a while. Let's get right into it. Probably gonna be claimed, so you know we're doing this just see what's up with Hopsin. Before we get into this, I could already tell this is about to be powerful. I could already tell this is probably going to be on the sad side of things. I just want to say, before we get into the dark side of things, hold up. What is that nigga wearing? That nigga look like he wearing what John Hatcher was wearing in Marked for Death. He looked like Steven Seagal in every movie right before he got into action. Like this was his suit that he wore. Oh my goodness. He got the silk pajamas. I know he was selling weight. You ain't even got to tell me that he was selling weight. I know he ain't no good. Look at this suit. And he got the Dewey on dirt. Disrespect. Pink Dewey. Don't even match with the John. Where we going with this one?
Man, I don't even know what happened. I was born inside of this shit. My fucking parents scrapping. I was mortified as a kid. Police always at my house, all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember.
Okay. Hopsin, you know, known for going super in depth. Like I said, in the beginning of I actually have a history with Hopsin and Funk Volume and all that stuff. Hopsin's the person who taught me how to stage dive, crazy as that is. And I've done a lot of shows with them. And I think Hopsin is so much better now than he used to be. I think he's just, his music prowess is better. I feel like before he was focused on being the best rapper, which is cool too. I think now he's more focused on being the best musician. And I think being the best rapper, you can't be the best rapper because you're just the most lyrical, spiritual person ever. No, the music has to go into that too. So
this shit been going on about as long as I can remember. He'd always blame my mom for the shit he didn't accomplish. I'd hide in the corner like a guinea pig in the process, just knowing he about to smack the fucking teeth out of mouth. It's like when it came to some type of drama, he got aroused. No joke. There was the moments where dad would slowly be creeping up. I would jump in front of my mama. Please don't beat her up.
Damn. This is like, it kind of gives me cleaning out my closet vibes. It kind of gives, Hopsin's always kind of had like a tint of like a hint of the Eminem aesthetic. Like there's a flavor of Eminem in everything he does. He's a big Eminem fan, and that's for good and for worse, for good and for bad. But yeah, I didn't know that he came from an abusive household. This is crazy. He's very good at elaborating on stories, so
I ain't never spoke on this shit. The memories erupt, smiles and hugs, that's just something you'll never see in us. You know the pain when your parents tell you to go and play, then hours later you see your mom and she got a swollen face. I hope you don't relate, I just learned how to cope today. From the days when I would pick up the phone and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fighting mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door.
Melody wise, like, that ain't it for me with the chorus. Melody wise, that ain't quite hitting me, but message wise, what he's saying, and I think that's probably what he's more focused on here, that's just cutting deep. But like when I'm just listening to like a song, like is it jamming, is the melody going, it's a bit weird, the singing's a bit weird, but it's, he's getting his emotion out. So that's, he's leading with the emotion, so kind of like, you kind of get, you kind of rest on that, you know what I mean? Like you kind of, where the chorus isn't like my favorite, what he's saying in it goes with all of this so well that it's gonna etch in your mind for a long time. Like I look at people like sometimes like Joyner Lucas is like that too. Like he'll have whole songs that don't even have choruses or anything, but it's the visual with the words that stick in your head, where the music video to me is just as important to this song, if not more important than the chorus, for landing on your ear.
I would go to school feeling so frightened, yeah, I was scared, not knowing if I'ma go home finding my mama dead. Every other fucking day Dad was always losing control. He was acting like a fucking Nate running loose in our home. Man, ever since I was born they was pessimistic and torn. It's evident, but regardless they never get a divorce. God, I wish they got around and just checking into some counseling. We could have been a happy family inside our house again. I said,
damn, this is giving me heavy cleaning out my closet vibes. Even the aesthetic of the music video, kind of like where he, even like the house kind of feel like the lighting aesthetic, the color kind of remind me of cleaning out. Even when it went, she will never get a divorce. Remind me of but you'll never see her. She won't even be at your funeral. And it's coming off like that. I'm catching a lot of the vibes.
If we ever were, that's false. Shit I dealt with growing up will forever hurt. I'm lost. We were nothing like the families I used to see on the sitcoms. We were horrible whip bonds. I can no longer sitcom. I would see that my friends had a life at home that was peaceful. They were lovable people who didn't function like we do.
I told you, I knew that nigga wasn't shit. Well, he was where I knew he was.
I wish I could redo the pain of the wicked days when I pick up the telephone, call a friend and say, I gotta leave here now.
Damn.
My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fighting mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door.
Yeah, Hopsin got a way of, you know, I guess this goes a lot with the video that he put out and stuff like that. Yeah, well, he has a way of like revealing things about himself through his music, and where, you know, somebody might just make a post or like a interview or something like that. I think he's more expressing himself in the music. I like Hopsin interviews too. So, some of them I like. There's a couple of Hopsin interviews I watched pretty frequently, and not even necessarily because I agree with everything he's saying, but I like watching how his learning process, and when he does understand he's done something that is not good, and does come to the light. Now that doesn't always happen. Does come to the conclusion. It happens in real time, and you see it, and I always think that's cool.
Can I stay at your house?
It's like a work in progress. He knows it. We all want it.
tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mom or dad's fault, but all those traumas I had stuck with me as an adult, and it ignited these mad thoughts that I seem to have often. Yeah, that's Hopsin. Music is where my last straw went. Now I'm devoted to always give you my true life. The love I never felt growing up, I get it from you guys. Please don't get it twisted, I love both my parents to death. I just think there's issues a lot of fucking parents neglect. We all got these traumas we carry, and sometimes it's scary cause we bury the nest right there in our chest, and we
damn, hold up. Yeah, man, that is it. This nigga is, his writing. Nobody, no matter what you say, no matter how you feel about Hopsin, when it comes to words on a pad, that boy got a gift.
Cause we bury the nest right there in our chest, and we subconsciously air and project the nightmares and the stress that we dealt with when we were younger. And that's why therapy's best. Listen, if you got kids of your own and you throwing tantrums, don't be oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint, so when there's an issue, they might handle it just how you did.
No lies. No lies.
You did. I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight.
See, that's the problem though. It is a cycle. It's a cycle. And I put out a tweet. I feel like I'm very happy, especially in the black community, how things are going right now. I'm very happy that I feel like this is the most accepting time in my life of you can just be whoever you want to be, and you don't have to be judged by really the traumas that they choose to show in the media, in the public, where it's okay to come out and say like, yeah, man, I was in an abusive household, and that's what makes me lash out to people. I think for so long, some of our only option is to bottle up and act like we tough, act like we gangster, and not be able to just, for lack of a better word, like cry it out, get it out there. And that might not mean physically crying, but just get it out there. So we bottle it and then we pass it to the next generation. You know, the sins of the child will pay for the sins of the father. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and it just keeps going. That's it.
Cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight.
This song, there's gonna be a lot of people that this hits very hard. That's why there's gonna be people who be like, yeah, I'm not a fan of this song, but I'm more like, I'm not a huge fan of the chorus at all, but I'm a huge fan of what the chorus is saying, and I'm a fan of the fact that I know that there's going to be people who are gonna hear this and feel like, oh my God, is he in my house? How did he know this? It's gonna hit them. That's the beauty of this, you know, that's the beauty of the internet too. So whoever needs this can find it. You feel me? So. I wonder if he produced this one. Probably. Damn. That was like art. The ending of that itself. Yeah, man. Shout out to Hop. Hop is back, man. Hop is back, man. Stick around, man. Stick around, Hop. We here. Get it!